Okay, so a lot of people have asked us about Project Platinum. So, what is Project Platinum? The hype has been spreading all over social media, and to those of you who are confused and wondering what the hype is all about, let's dig in to find out more about this new project. Let's talk about the situation of musicians in Cebu. In this episode of Blurb City, we're going to dig deeper into the situation of content creators in the provinces of the Philippines. Okay, so let's talk about the situation of musicians in Cebu. Most new musicians who think about creating a YouTube channel to get subscribers usually only have two goals in mind: exposure and money. Now, those two things may not be surprising given the pandemic situation. However, these are things that need to be considered seriously when someone gets into content creation, such as music covers. The average growth of creators this year is 30,000 users per month during this pandemic. That is, according to a digital report from TechCrunch. While it is a good sign in the tech industry that there are more videos created each day, this could also impact new startups due to the fact that YouTube's algorithm has more videos to work with. Remember last Monday when Google crashed? It was the 14th of December, and they claimed that it had something to do with the Gmail system, which was the official statement from Google, that supposedly created a small system failure in the servers, causing YouTube and other Google services like Google Maps, Waze, and Google Home to cause some homes to black out. Now, you might not really care about this news, but truth is, the crash may have something for all of us that we could learn from. YouTube may need to start prioritizing certain content that are already getting traffic to prevent their system from crashing again. After all, their business model is about ads, so getting the audience to spend longer time watching videos is their main goal. This may sound obvious, but it also means that right now, with the rise of crowd of creators on the platform, it may also take longer to get your new channel to create income. Which takes us to the next goal: money. YouTube is definitely a great platform for creators because they are just too big. But for those of you looking for a quick buck, YouTube may not be the best option given their 4,000 hour requirement and 1,000 subscribers. Which is also why we created Singer Society in the first place, where we split the income to our members who have become what we call SS City contributors. As a contributor, you can earn from home when you start creating videos exclusively for Singer Society. As a community, it is collectively easier to hit the 4,000 hour requirement from YouTube, therefore making earning faster and more reliable. Think about those cover songs you can't monetize due to copyright issues. You wouldn't want to find yourself in a situation where the video you've worked so hard on will just be taken down and can't be monetized due to copyright protection. Consider other avenues like getting gigs for a client or becoming an affiliate for certain brands, so you can get a commission every time they get a sale, from your endorsements of course. Or you could also start joining competitions, which brings us to Project Platinum, a really good starting point because they have their own plays and a webpage where you can start your career in singing. Project Platinum is a singing competition that was designed by a barbecue restaurant owner in Cebu City. A restaurant? Why would a food business consider creating a singing contest? Yeah, I know, but hey, it's a rough 2020 and we all have been pretty resourceful about how we could repurpose a few things, such as collaborations, because you never know who you get to help these days. Now, their aim is to create opportunities for the singers who have lost hope, like singers who have hoped to rely on the events industry, the industry that was the most affected by the pandemic. Good news is, hope isn't gone.
And help them jumpstart their careers where they can eventually become professionals or even stars. First, I want to mention where it comes from. Everybody knows the gap between rich and poor, but during this pandemic, it's become clear. Study says only 10% population of the world can spend more than $10, which is 500 pesos per day. In other words, 90% of the people in the world cannot spend $10. And 80% of these people cannot spend even $2, which is 80 pesos. What about education? Only 1% of world population can go to college. So why? What makes them have different lives? What did they do to belong to the 1%? In a way, most of the most precious things are just given when you were born. Just because you were not born in Africa or North Korea, you are able to have the most precious things. Rich people can share their money, talented people can share their talent, or we can share our time. But for the people who don't have those, they can share their warm heart. So donation is not an option, it's mandatory. We want you to share your talent in our Project Platinum. We believe your talent can change the world.
Channels like Singer Society and Project Platinum kinda differ in our approach to help the community of musicians and producers. Or prods. I like to call them prods cause it sounds cooler. We at Singer Society split our income with our SS contributors, and Project Platinum offers rewards to winners of up to 1 million. And joining has never been easier. Thanks to God's gift of time and the internet, we could do more these days when we see what matters most in life. For Project Platinum, joining is by submitting your videos to their email, which we will link in the video description. They will review your application and call you when it's time to come to their office, which is a restaurant. Anyway, once you get to the venue, you will be seen on a mini stage where thousands of people will be watching you. Online, of course. So don't worry, because it'll be pre-recorded and edited before they upload it in their channel. Just so you know, they also pre-select what goes up, so you don't get too much ridicule if, just in case you make a mistake in singing or anything else, you know. For Singer Society, you can be an SS City contributor when you begin to dedicate sending videos for a channel segment. Now, the goal is to create a community channel, and once we get past the YouTube required hours, you can start earning your first income when your video is picked up by the YouTube's AI. Our email will also be linked in the video description. Just ensure that your videos are good and that your face is visible. And if you're a prod who wants to be like Marshmello, well, try to make at least one video where we can see your face. And lastly, we don't limit to singers only. We have SS Cities, consisting of Move City, where K-pop and dancers are featured, Shape City, where we feature startup model vid cards and promotion with trends exclusive from certain brands and reviews, Blurb City, an animation studio about tech stuff and stuff like this, where we put all ideas into one place so it's easier to understand, Vlog City, where we put all content by creators who love sharing tips. This is also a fundraiser project for our Vlog Studio, a free studio for SS contributors that they can use if they want to make YouTube videos for free, like totally free. It's a community-funded project after all. And Synth City, a place where you can hear underground and overground music from underrated prods and local music artists that are handpicked by our staff with hundreds of hours of work and music content. If you'd like to support this channel, you can join Patreon, where goodies will be available as soon as we get our chance to make stuff with love. Or you can also buy us a coffee as our daily driver for more hours of editing work. If you're feeling more generous, share us your extra computer or laptop so we could have faster rendering speeds in our videos with the overall shared computing power. Well, that's pretty much it. Stay tuned in this channel for more tech and animation stuff, and subscribe to get the latest trends and updates.